you are this smart, but you view yourself this way, and you view guy number A this way. Guy number A views himself this way. He gets viewed this way, but feels this way. So it's like a chain reaction, if that makes sense, of how your smartness is perceived versus how smart you actually are and how smart you feel. So there are all these three different things. Imposter syndrome, yeah, exactly. I've come to the stage in life with imposters. I've had it all my life, but I've come to the stage that everyone else is either faking it till they're making it as well. Because my God, it doesn't, yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But anyways, I realized that I'm not the only one, and I'm a lot smarter than I thought. Welcome in, Ish. Welcome in, Rob. Ratwood. Hello, hello. So welcome back. This is the third stream of Mass Effect. What are we doing? We just spoke to Liara, if I remember correctly. Let's check the journal of what we're going to do. Explore the uncharted worlds of Artemis Tau and Cluster and find Liara at Sony. Didn't I just do that? Oh, I guess we go down. We need to find a way to shut it. And I think we go by sneaking behind her. I don't think my bullets go that far. Am I right in thinking that? Why don't I duck? Duck for me! Nice. When I was a kid, I always suspected adults were kind of dumb. As a grown-up, I didn't realize the situation was that dire. Yeah, so for me, it's like these realizations. Like, I had so many lecturers I worshipped when I was a young student, and so many people that I thought were geniuses and intelligent. But now that I've come to their level, I'm like, oh, I'm actually quite smart, and I didn't realize that they weren't that smart. But it's just all about perspective and growing up, and yeah. There were people that you put on your pedestal, and sometimes... Ooh, I got bonked. Is something okay? Is there something wrong? Okay, that was BM. There's a real difference between being smart, how educated, and how experienced you are. Yeah, they're all very, very, very different for sure. I don't usually correlate education with intelligence. Well, there is a correlation for people going in education, obviously. There is a correlation. But just because you didn't get an education, formal education, I've met some amazing humans. Arguably more? There might be an interesting thing about some people I looked up to in terms of their intelligence. Because I know a lot of PhDs, you know? I might have to actually think about it. I think I know more smart people, what I consider like smarter than me, who are non-PhDs. They did get degrees, but they are non-PhDs. Have to have a think about it. Oh, fuck, I was pressing spacebar, was the wrong thing. Ooh, fancy. Level 3. Those. There's book smarts and common sense, and everyone has the former, but not everyone has the latter. Please be a nice guy. Push here, dummy. I know that you can use Omnigel to override this puzzle, but I actually find this puzzle really fun. Very nice and simple, but really fun. If I remember correctly, this puzzle doesn't exist in ME2 or ME3, I think, again. The Mako goes and that puzzle goes, does it? Or am I bullshitting? Where do I go? Where do we go? Anything more?
Contact.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Okay,
Negative
in my
contacts, Commander.
what? In my defense, I didn't know the blast range was that large. Yeah, the puzzles in this one are not appreciated by the player base at the time. Oh, I really like it. Oh, what's this puzzle? Damn it. Damn it! Fuck! Fuck! Okay, I don't remember what I inputted already. Hey! I hope I was meant to do that. Was that something I was meant to do? We're gonna pretend that was something I was meant to do, chat. I think if we drop down there, we can come back up. Sure we looted everything? I don't think this game is too looty booty. I love a good hacking. Yeah, I really like it. BioShock was fun. It was hard though, BioShock 1. I think rules for English is nearly redundant to a point, and more so often when people pretend. I like when you make a point and someone corrects your spelling or your grammar. I hate that. I hate it. To me, you lost the argument immediately when it's like a science argument or a philosophical argument. When you correct someone's English instead of arguing the point, it's an important point that a lot of people make as well, of, you know, the languages, and you hear it quite often on social media, and I kind of appreciate it, that you know, the reason we're speaking English is because you can't speak my language. It's a common enough thing that's said. I always have to think about dessert and desert. The 2 S's is the delicious thing I'm going to eat tonight.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
We saved Liara.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
Last time I did that, I was banned
I still
from the
cannot
chat.
believe all
Vibe check
this.
was the reason.
Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think
I can
Benesius
understand
and
that. I can understand
Seven's
that
looking for the
sometimes you
conduit.
can get
You're
banned
a Prothean expert. He
in a
probably
chat
wants you
accidentally.
to help him find it.
not
the
accidentally,
conduit,
but you know,
I don't know.
it's really hard to convey tone in text. You know, a lot of people can be quite angry about that. But look, I always say,
These ruins are not stable.
just wash
That
your,
mining
dust
laser
your
must have
hands,
triggered a seismic event.
walk away. I've been
We have
banned
to hurry.
from chats.
The whole place is
for-
caving in.
Was I actually banned from a chat before? I would say I know of incidences of people getting banned, and it was just they read it wrong. They read it wrong. And look, it's the unfortunate thing. I would consider myself generally a good person, but there are going to be interactions in life where it turns out I was someone's enemy. It turns out I was the most vile and evil person in their life in this situation. So you're just going to have to accept that. And it's really hard. And I'm only starting to learn to do it properly in the last year or two. Where you are a good person. You still do good. But, you know, you don't know any better. People don't know any better. And you just kind of have to shrug and say, you're just a villain in someone's story. And that's okay. That's okay. I know, Shatter Phoenix. I'm so sorry. But it's a good topic. It's something that I recently self-applaud or pat myself on the back a lot. I'm dealing with those issues way better because I have issues with being liked and being respected. Not respected. Being liked, yeah. I never want to upset people and I'm a people pleaser. So little things like that is making me... Okay, we have to hurry. The whole place is caving in. We're getting out of here. We need an escape. No.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal.
need a plan.
On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
8 minutes. We only got 8
He
minutes
needs
save.
to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll...
Ah, that's a good joke, Damon. I like that. For me, I just have to pronounce it. I have to enunciate it a bit. Who's this guy? I don't remember this guy. And there's a red Geth.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Thank you. Duck!
Shield down.
Shit. Oh, I have buttons. Whoa, they have rocket launchers. Oh, I have buttons. No, that's escape. I have no idea what that button does. I have lift. You even lift, bro? Woo! Yeah, dodge. Whoa! Oh! Right in my face! I have no grenades? It's a sniper. Oh my god, why did I think I could step out of cover? Sometimes we like to get shot in the face. Aw, thanks for that. Yeah, no, I used to. I never wanted to upset anyone, which is hard when you try to be funny. So I definitely have become less funny over time. I've noticed, but
Kill them.
my humor
Spare
has
the Asari
changed.
if you can.
Like,
Doesn't matter.
as a lecturer, like you can't be making too many jokes, inappropriate jokes specifically. Of course. Gotta be careful. But also, like, I've had the experience of my jokes hurt my friends, you know? And you do it a few times, and you're like, okay, you need to be careful. Duck! Oh my god, it was the Krogan! I thought that was Rex for a second. Sorry, there was a Krogan right in my face the whole time.
Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. Not, doesn't matter.
Can I take cover?
Here it comes.
Okay, much better this time. Wait, he's alive? Didn't I kill him? Woo! I'm almost dead. Zombie life flash before my eyes. Cheater! Nice. Did I get them all? There might be a sniper up there. I don't remember. Oh, there he is. Bonjour! Nice. Good job, team. Yeah. This is very melee shooting. That's true, yeah. What's going on? Why did they zoom in on the shot there? Are we gonna make it? And we are gonna make it, right? Surely. This is lore accurate because you run like 20 meters, not even with Shepard, and he's always out of breath. You run like
Too close,
3 seconds. What
Commander.
kind of soldier
10 more
am I?
seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise.
Okay.
I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Only
Damn.
106.
I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the
Wait,
attention
if
it
she's
deserves.
barely than a
Because
child.
of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Wait. We weren't, you know, inappropriate with her in the first game. She said she's nothing more than a child. So, legally speaking, look, don't think about it. I mean, that's inappropriate, no? This is why my research hasn't received attention it deserves. You're wasting your time. I might know. Oh, yeah, I guess we can reveal. Oh yeah, why are we speaking English? I haven't covered that. Do we have that worm in our ear? I'm mixing up genres. That's, Hiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence.
The
to support
battlefish,
them.
exactly.
The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Yeah, how does she know this evidence?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult
Doesn't
to
actually
explain
say
to
what the
someone else.
proof is, though.
I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research.
Can't publish
But I know I'm right.
though.
And eventually, I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
I don't think this clicked with me when I first played this game. Like, I didn't catch on to these kind of things. But in hindsight, playing this game, it's actually kind of fun to see how much they were building this. Survive Vogan poetry. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I suppose the idea is if they hear Vogan poetry but don't understand, does the fish actually understand what it's translating? If the fish doesn't actually understand what it's saying but is just a translator and doesn't actually immerse itself in the words, maybe that's how it survives the Vogan poetry then.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right.
Welcome in, by the way.
Built on a
There's a
cycle
few
of
people who
extinction.
came into the chat and I
Each
didn't say
time
hello.
a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive.
That's crazy.
The
This was
Protheans rose
said
up
so
from a
early in the
single
first
world
game
until
and it
their
didn't click
empire
with me.
spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
have
I'm surprised
dedicated
this was
my
mentioned
life to
in Mass
figuring
Effect
out
1.
why.
Like, this is finale kind of stuff. Right, well, again, maybe they really planted the seeds really early for this. Hi, Nexus. Ah, happy birthday, happy birthday.
They were
Shut
wiped
up and
out by
I'll
a
tell
race
you.
of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare.
A brain?
No wonder
Finding a
the
brain
death
that still
attacked Eden
works?
Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of
Yes,
course,
I'm just
you're
getting
right.
compliments
I
here
am
left
sorry,
and right.
my
Please keep
scientific
going.
curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit or Saren.
So what good are you? So rude. Yeah, Fruity, good point. You just cycle arm brought up because more immediate threats need fixing. But I, in hindsight, like I said, when I first played this game, this kind of information is so early, it kind of goes over your head a bit. Playing this second time round, even after so many years, it's kind of interesting to look into it.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
I hear Nathan making
And
a
her
cocktail.
biotics will come in handy when
Nate?
the fighting starts.
Are you making a cocktail? Could I have one, please? Thank you. No, we're not going to be racist. This is not not racist. Speciesist. We're not going to be. No. She's more than just a different species. She's another alien. Alienist? Can you be like that? Is that a thing? What is it when you're being racist but to other aliens? Speciesist is fine, but it's not really.
Good to have you on the
Encompassing.
team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am
Xenophobic.
very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion.
I know that's the
coupled
word
with
I
the
use
shock of
when
discovering the Protheans'
you know
true
when I
fate.
said that some people
I need some time to process
I've
all
experienced
this.
minor,
Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a
issues
medical
in the
professional.
past
It will give me the chance to think
because
things
of my
over.
background.
Are we finished here, Commander?
But obviously it's not racist in the sense that I'm the similar race to the Irish people, but I think I refer to it as being, people are being xenophobic to me. Is that right? That one incident happened in my life. Mega aggression. Hi, Chocolate Mints. Welcome in, welcome in. We do use the term xenophobic when we talk about people being phobic from a person from a different country. Is that the right word as well?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my
That's
job.
not what I said!
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
That's not what I said, Chad. You saw the option.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Okay,
Apart
so
from
I
the
was
utter
reading the word
destruction of
correctly,
a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander.
We're a bit like Tomb Raider,
Remember, we
destroyed
are all
the
counting
tomb
on
that
you.
we raided. Alright. Check the codex.
After the Geth secure a location,
We know this one.
Thresher maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat.
Tofu, it
Threshers
seems.
reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric
Preserve. Take care.
re-entry. As
Maybe
a
we'll catch
result,
you later again.
Thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
And that's exactly what we did. Got myself a limoncello cocktail. Highly recommend. Yeah, I do. I got it a few years ago, Eldon. I'm a full-time researcher and lecturer now at a uni.
The Citadel. Citadel space is an unofficial
look at that
term
beautiful
referring to
photo.
any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however,
less than 1%.
1%
Very
of the stars have
elite
been
dangerous of
explored.
us.
Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty
Space is big,
and
chat.
systems
It's
without
goddamn
suitable drive
big.
discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
Makes sense from a practicality perspective, like.
Combat hard suits, all modern infantry weapons. Biotics, an
Oh,
artificial
AI.
intelligence, is a self-aware computing system
We know everything about
capable
AI,
of
chat.
learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as
remember anything
organics.
about the blue box.
They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
Oh, jargon. Sure. FNG. Frickin'. Virtual intelligence. Congrats. I know from secondhand experience. Nice. And had a few roommates. No, it was glad. I'm glad I got over it. I talk about my PhD kind of negatively, because the reality of it is I was going through a lot during my PhD. I wasn't a good person. No, okay, that sounds crazy. It sounds like I did evil things. I promise I wasn't doing that. It's just I was in a bad place during my PhD, and only in the last 2 years of my PhD did I get better. But the worst period of my life was during my PhD, and I don't think doing a PhD helped. No, you need structure in your life, and a PhD is just not it. In the end, I got over it, and I feel like, you know what? If I got over that, I can get over anything. Oh, they're called hoppers. For some reason, they really remind me of imps. Sapper, stalker, and a ghost. Genophage, we learned about that. Economic base. The government, oh yes. Well, the nice thing about this is that we actually learned everything about this by actually speaking to Tali. Alright, if you're interested in understanding virtual intelligence, we can
Biotics, a
have a listen.
virtual intelligence,
go.
is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined
kind of like
priorities.
Gen AI, I guess, right?
Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs
Extranet.
in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms
VI
and
is what we
hobbyists
mistakenly
also
call
build
AI.
unique
Yeah, I
VIs
hate
to
that we
personal
actually do that.
specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
I actually really wish we didn't use what we use now as the term AI is used, because even before that, we all knew what AI was. Well, maybe not all of us, but any of us sci-fi nerds and sciencey nerds all knew what AI was referring to, and it was a really big topic of discussion for the longest time, you know? So I wish whatever generative AI is now, I wish we had a different word for it instead of what AI is being used for now.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Carry on, my wayward son. Probably go up to Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice card and a cake. No coconut, though. I hate that crap. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet.
Machine learning is better than, yeah.
Handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that.
And we had machine learning before, you know, ChatGPT was released and everything. Because I know my colleagues were writing code based on machine learning for a lot of the stuff that they were doing. It was around for a long time already, and it was really cool. But yeah, then it just.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
AI thing. I don't know. It's weird. 'Tis weird. Rebooting.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
Oh, very bro.
That's a generous attitude. Okay.
He's my bro.
I think there's something wrong with all this.
Oh?
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I've never heard of that figure of speech. There's writing on the wall, but someone isn't reading it? Is that a figure of speech you guys have heard of before? Hi, Leo. Welcome in.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Is the game too quiet, by the way? Let me know, chat.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals.
Okay, so they didn't make
show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on jump zero.
Forcefully. A sign of the times, but we'll ignore it. Sounds fine, thanks. It's a biblical expression. Ah, I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, I've never really heard of that figure of speech before.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out.
Oh, that's nice.
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander.
Does he mean
Not lightly, anyway.
Smexy?
There was a girl.
Yeah,
I
he
spent a
means
lot of
Smexy.
time
Okay.
with, but we kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart. And charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
It was the one that got away.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids.
I don't think I
But
know
that's my own
Caden's
baggage,
voice
Commander.
actor.
No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
Don't worry about it, Caden.
Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Alright. Nice. Hello, Doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. I wanted to travel,
Yeah, I
but
remember
humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep
It's
expanding.
kind of hard to
through
keep
the
track of
Traverse.
like what I
And then
asked
Goodbye,
and when there's going to be new dialogue open. So I do need to think about that kind of thing. Oh, I have a bit of a tummy ache. Tummy ache this morning as well. Probably eating tortilla chips for breakfast was a bad idea. Hi, Zach. He did the Clone Commander, Scorch's Star Wars. Okay. Taquaz is an anagram for hacksaw. What's a hacksaw? Without dipping? Oh, I had sour cream and salsa, and I melted some cheese on it as well. So it was like proper nice tortilla chips. Tortilla chips. Oh, why's my tummy sore though?
Commander, how are you?
Probably make some proper food because that was my dinner last night as well. Probably not too much. Hacksaw is a reference to early doctors who used. Oh, that's a nice anagram. Oh, sorry, it's not, but you know what I mean. That's a nice little salute.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
Like what?
I think I asked
Probably
this.
the same as most officers. I guess
He's too quiet.
He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
Maybe you didn't?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all.
I feel like I know this.
He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Nice. My only, well, maybe not my only regret, but one of my regrets is that I won't be able to seduce Garrus. Because I didn't get a chance to seduce him when I played as female Shep, you know? Where's Liara? What room is Liara in, chat? You guys remember? Ashley's there, Rex, Garrus, Ali, Hayden. Oh, is she? I think I might vaguely remember where she should be. I think we might be this room here. No. Doctor? Is there another room in there? Oh! There she is.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Ah, that's interesting. So much lore.
I'm just glad
That's
we got
cool,
there
Phoenix.
in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We'll see.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
Jesus.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Chat, she finds me fascinating. Hello, welcome Anilu. Hi, hi. I'm fascinating.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard.
Oh, stop.
I only meant that you would be an interesting
Stop.
specimen for an in-depth study. No.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
You know, a lot of people can relate to her, like that kind of feeling. But also, her cover-up is so charming. The problem is the true nerdy people, awkward socially people, the ability to kind of explain what happened or why it ended up being awkward is the worst part. So you don't get an opportunity to redeem yourself, and then you look worse or creepier or just more embarrassing. Yeah. So I feel like I've learned a little bit that when I do something stupid or embarrassing or like really nerdy and I didn't get a joke, being upfront about it is quite helpful. Just say, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't get the joke. Or, you know, whatever nerdy interaction, just be honest about it. If you come off uncool, there's nothing you can do about it. You already were uncool before it. But maybe it's one slight redeeming aspect to it. But yeah. I've tried actively to do that. And I think I've redeemed myself in like 1 out of 10 situations. Maybe, at best. But still, it does help. It does help.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken
Are you
about
saying
the need
we're
for the
uncool?
Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic
You're
events.
watching a
Maybe
Twitch
she thought
streamer,
allying herself with Saren
spends
would
half her
somehow
stream
be for the
teaching
greater
physics,
good in the
playing with
long run.
electronics and robotics,
At least I hope so.
3D printing and CNCing, and then plays video games. And that is how you choose to spend your Sunday afternoon. So you tell me, are we cool or uncool people?
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, It seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting. What are these dialogue options? It's not really proper renegade, it's just being a jerk. Asari are ditto. No.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
Oh, I didn't realize
We
that
were the
I would
first-
lose the
my
dialogue.
Although we seek to understand other species.
Okay, it's fine. We'll just play
Like
through.
what?
We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with
mind
other
meld,
beings.
yes.
We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
So, inter-alien relations is actually a good thing in their society.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Interspecies
Few sapient
mating, there we
species
go.
live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Sounds like a line in Interstellar.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Okay, so she's Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered
think for a second,
spaceflight and
Shepard.
left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
Diversifying
Asari
genetics is very
daughters
good
inherit
for
racial traits from the
species.
father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood.
Oh wow, pureblood.
Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on
Really
my
sad
part.
about her past. I
It is
actually
possible
don't
she
remember
wanted
that
to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I already asked who was your father.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
It's interesting to think of that. It is about this ideology of the greater good and how you benefit the species. So in a weird way, Tali and Liara are actually kind of similar in that sense. That she needs to contribute to her fleet, be useful, support her, to support her people. And in the same way, Liara, if she wants to, wants to continue and evolve her society and her species, she needs to mate, if that is the word we choose to use, with another species so that it's beneficial to everyone and all. I think I scanned all these. Sparta. This is Sparta. I'm just gonna check we're in the right place.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Is she gonna be in that lounge all day waiting for me? 'Cause that's crazy. Salamis have been scanned from orbit. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere in proximity to the energetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum atoms. That sounds like a nice thing to harvest. Hot, humid, storm-wrecked Proteus. Rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere. We got free oxygen. Woo! Hydrogen helium gas giant. Ooh. Almost wants to be a star. Deeper craters have been partially filled by ice, suggesting there's significant water. Ooh. Kind of gives, Ooh. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to land on it. Poop. I like to explore. That said, I'm not a fan of puzzles. I'm glad I can bypass most of them. Have I been here before? There was definitely an area where I scanned one system already. If I can survey, we haven't scanned it. Xenon! Hey, that was the element in Project Hail Mary that Rocky worked with. I'd actually like maybe a chemist or another scientist who works with Xenon, perhaps, to Should we land? Who wants to go for a drive in the car with Tofu? Sorry, I didn't ask for questions. You're all coming with me. We'll just see what would be most gas giants in our system, or would it be entirely random? Would it be is it mostly gas giants in our world? Rex! I'm switching it up. I don't want, I obviously love Rex and Tali and Garrus, but we're gonna switch it up. Basically, we're gonna do a few aliens now and then, but pretty much no Ashley or Caden. I'm not big fans of either of them, to be honest. So I basically just want to get to the edge of the map. Oh no, map? There we go. Ah, there's a question mark over here. Must be something good. We have 4 rocky planets and 4 gas giants in order outwards. So, yes. So 50-50? Is that what you're kind of suggesting? That there's probably a 50-50 chance? Are you joking me? Do we have to climb this mountain? Are we sure we're able to do this? I don't think we can. Sorry, capsule. It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container in the tent held, among other things, one of Matriarch Delinaga's writing. Oh. It seemed like this planet is a level 1 hazard, and the game was warning me, like, I can't actually step out of the macro too soon. I'm not sure if I need to drive this way to get to this point, but whatever it is, we're going to drive slanted.
Heading to position.
Thorium! That's some of the new stuff people are looking at for those cool new reactors. Whee! Hi, Malachi. Safe nuclear power. Yeah, I don't think I understand it too much, the stuff, but I should probably do a little bit more research on it. To be honest, if I were to do more research, I should just keep an eye on battery technology ideas and stuff. Oh, there's something over here. Is that enemies? Are we ready to pew pew? No driving lesson yet with Nathan. I need to have insurance first. Can't be driving without good reason, you know? Or, sorry, good reason. I can't be driving illegally, you know? Need that license. Oh, they're pirates. Chat, can you guys confirm or deny that it's okay to be exploring the game like this? Because I'm not doing a quest, I just found a planet that I scanned. I'm right in thinking that this is just part of the game. Exploration is an option. And if it was a quest, it would lock me or something. Need reassurance. This is all I did in this game. Okay, thanks, Megatron. I'm trying to remember, can I explore or should I wait for quests? This is Mass Effect 1. I haven't played this game in years as well, yeah. This is Mass Effect 1. This is the first one. We're only like 10 hours into... 7 hours into the game. We're not that far into the game at all. Oh my god! Who just went into my line of shot there?
Slow him down.
Did I get him? Did I hit him? Oh my god, he's bugging out. Goddamn pirates. He's healing! Take him down, Legolas! Is he down? Okay, I think so. Wait, is that an alien? What kind of alien is that?
Slow him down.
Come on, cover. Take cover. Good job. Hey, Blizzard, thank you so much for your prime. You're very, very kind for giving it. Thank you. 'Tis an honor to receive it. Oh wait, is he down? No, there's still red triangles. Are headshots worth more in this game? Does anyone know? Should I bother trying? shield and I didn't know. Huh. So this isn't the first playthrough. I knew I'd seen a physicist play Mass Effect 2 before, but I couldn't think who it could have been if not you. So I played it like 4 years ago, stupid. So have you seen me play this 4 years ago? I was a very small streamer back then. I was, not that I'm particularly a somebody now, but I was really, really a nobody back then. But I'm sure Mass Effect is such a big game that maybe there's many physicists who have played this game before. No worries, Blizzard. We're not playing any Elite today, but I'm sure we'll be playing some more Elite next week again. I want to get my 35 mil. Actually... yeah, the soldier stuff is pretty good. Oh, Spectre training though. Oh. Nice. Hurricane seems much better across the board. Can I highlight all of this? Wait. Wait, what? Oh shit, did I misclick? Aww, I fucked up. How do I make this Omnigel? Convert the sign to... yes. Oh, okay. No, I've been doing it right. All good, all good. I was confused. I was simply confused. I'm okay now. Not much better. Absorbs into space the heat typically generates. We don't really need that much. The pistol's pretty good, generally speaking, with that. Reduces kickback. I guess I'll go with the recoil. Apparently not in the original, but in Legendary edition, headshots do more damage. Okay, good to know, good to know. So I should try and aim for the head. I always kind of argue about that. You know, people, especially in Resident Evil and stuff, and if you're kind of scared playing that game, it can be quite challenging. Wait, how do I jump up? Can I jump up? Wait, can I jump? Is jumping in a... fuck. How do I get there? Does anyone know how to... Can I lift myself? Can I jump? I don't think I can jump. Ah, that's a lovely way to start your gaming journey with Mass Effect and... well, I don't know about Dead Space. Dead Space could be a bit traumatizing, but generally speaking, that's a lovely way to get into gaming. I played Dead Space a long time ago. I think I have the full gameplay on my YouTube of it. But yeah, I played the first YouTube of it. I played the first... it was the remaster or the remake when it came out. That game taught really interesting kind of concepts for me, for sure. It's a good disclaimer to have though, Glass. We end up using AI. Highlight that it could hallucinate and could give us wrong answers. It's so annoying arguing with people when they use AI for so many things. Because like AI isn't very good for a lot of new modern research. I literally could not speak anymore to someone who was arguing about my research using AI to argue with me. And what AI, if you asked the AI what sources, it was citing my papers. It was just awful. Maybe we can reduce with a quick button somehow. Oh, decryption key too low. You discover evidence that the Asari leading the slavers and Nassana Dantis, an important ambassador in the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nassana with this. Okay, new quest. Oh, how come my decryption skill is too low? Is that depending on the team that I make, or is it my personal skill? Does anyone know? Gotta look this up. It depends on the team. What do I need for a good decryption level? Is it tech or biotics? I'm assuming tech. I need high tech. Wait, I have Garrus on my team. The fuck? I have Garrus on my team and he... Psh. Garrus, you disappoint me. Oh, how do I use...
All patched up.
Yeah. Need to heal my team. Gotta keep my team happy. Gotta keep my... Can you show Garrus's build? Absolutely. Ta-da! I'm kind of doing auto level for him. He's probably combat, is he? But he's always talking about calibration. He's always talking about calibration. With good electronics integration. Garrus, Caden, and Tali are all good for that. Okay. Have you done any vertical driving on the Mako yet? I loved that back in the day. I thought it was hilarious. Vertical driving? As in like climbing up mountains? Is that what that means? What's this? The little strange thing here. That was explosive. I would have fucking died. I don't know why I decided. Be any more rooms anywhere? Am I done? I guess so. No quest here. I'm just kind of exploring the game. Professional scientist shoots something labeled fuel tank. Wait. But that's what you got. Wait, no, there's a question mark. I didn't finish.
En route.
See, there's... I guess we're kind of neutral. We're not that much Paragon, but I think I should choose soon. You see, the thing is, I'm scared about losing Rex and stuff like that. Like, I'm scared about losing them because if you don't dialogue correctly, and I'm scared like being a renegade will ruin that for me. Hi, Mark. As infiltrator. Okay. Where do I go? This way? So I'd be very worried about losing people like Rex if I play Renegade. Maybe before I continue, can I ask chat? Can I still be Renegade and still be friends with everyone? Or am I a jerk to everyone? Am I a bunzo? Do I thump everyone? You played the whole story? Yes, I played once fully. You can save. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yes, I played this game before, a good few years ago. And I had a really beautiful first playthrough. I say beautiful in the sense of I did a minor mistake in Mass Effect 1, or 2, apologies. But other than that, I actually had a really good experience with Mass Effect. I played Paragon, I maxed it out, I got to see everyone. It was a really good game in that sense. So yeah. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You're pathetic, Jerry. Anyone know how I leave the planet? Anyone have any recommendation? Yeah, back to my rocket ship. Go to map, it's right there. Ah. Thanks. I'm sad. Yeah, the final decision is... yeah. Wait, where am I going? I got distracted. I need to pee. What we might do is we might finish exploring these systems. Where are we actually going next? Does anyone remember what my quest is? Now, by here... I think I did all these systems. Now... okay, let's actually just check what our quest logs are. We can still go to Pharos. Go to Nevera. Those are all main quests. Am I okay to do these main quests, the Nevera and the Pharos quest, without without losing some of these side quests? It's not one of those trigger quests, is it? The rest of the squad building is preference. I don't think these... so... Pharos and Novera doesn't... Pharos is fine. Okay, well, we'll go to Pharos just in case. Because I know Mass Effect can be a bit like this, that I could trigger some stuff. And I could lose quests. I played a bit of Andromeda a long time ago and I rage quit as stupid, so I might look into playing it again. Okay, so we can go to Pharos and Novera. Let's do that. We'll go Pharos or Novera, chat. What do we prefer? Any preferences? Pharos? Noveri. Oh, Noveria even. Where do we want to go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Any preferences from our community? Harry Jeff says Noveria. Chatter Phoenix says Noveria. You know what? I have 2 votes. Here we... oh, Oh, this is pretty. I'm just exploring. It's a quick explore. I'm just stopping by real quick. Just a quick thing. Ooh, complex hydrocarbons. Does complex hydrocarbons mean that possible life? Can't land on it. Is the game blocking me from landing on it for story reasons? Looks beautiful. Standard helium gas giant. Hylian is a lifeless rock. A Salarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Didn't we have a thing like that before, chat? I vaguely remember someone being really excited about Jesus Christ on a toast. Do we remember that? Does anyone else have a vague recollection of this? Or am I making up shit? Svarog. That sounds Nordish, like Swedish or something. There was a Jesus Christ on a dog's butt. I don't know that one. That's news to me. Velis. Its surface is composed of potassium and deposits of magnesium while investigating the perimeter anaerobic life of Velis. Binary Helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage of ancient Krogan warlord Moro. Many records and artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. Empty base. Abandoned. Oh, we found more of that matriarch's writing. Oh, how interesting. All that is about. Okay, we're gonna land there in a sec, chat. Gonna take a quick pee break. TNT, we'll be back in a bit. I don't want to link a dog's butthole, but you can Google. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you guys got some nice leg stretching. Patty has a super cute voice and style for sure. Oh, what's going on? Who is Peep's all-time game character crush? I have to say, Triss Marigold. That's true. Legion. Leon for me. It'd have to be Leon. I think he was my first video game.
Approach control. Yeah. This is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
And a berth? Jeez, Joker.
Our defense is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
It's Grandpa Leon now, not even Daddy Leon anymore.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Alright. Here we go. Come on, get down with the sickness. That's one silver fox. Is this where we leave? Okay, so we need tech strength for hacking. So Tali and Garrus should be good. I have no biotic though. Oh. I don't want Caden. But I am gonna bring Liara. Oh,
equalizing
shit.
Interior pressure with exterior
Can I go back?
atmosphere.
Can I go back? No.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Shit. Can we go back? We can.
Stand by.
Okay.
Shore party.
So for store reasons, we should bring
progress.
Liara. That's fine. That kind of backseating suggestion is completely fine.
Logged.
No problem.
The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley.
So we'll bring Liara and Ali. Girl team! Woo! Girl squad!
Equalizing
oh wait, I'm not a girl.
With exterior
I'm male
atmosphere.
I keep forgetting I'm not a female chef.
Exo Presley has the deck.
XOXO. Gossip Presley. Sorry, terrible. Oh, look at the beautiful booty of the Normandy. She is a beaut. Oh. Stuff. Second or third game? This is the first game. The first Mass Effect. Or is it playthrough? You mean, oh, second playthrough. Second playthrough.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
No.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man. I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We're authorized to use lethal
Wait,
force.
am I
You have
fucking
the
this
count of
up?
3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Woo! I'm trying to be a badass here.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Renegade +2! Renegade +2.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Ooh, that's a lovely fountain. Love it. Hello, Amazing Silk. Welcome in. I do have to say, the fashion is quite questionable in Mass Effect. Not much variety.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant
Don't
to
mind the
Administrator
alarms.
Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the executive board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
The eyes on the NPCs are cracking me up. It's not so bad. I feel like an Andromeda is really bad.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual?
Yeah, where's the zip
Sorry,
for that
matriarch
dress?
passed through a few days ago. Lady
I don't mean
Venezia.
that in a sexual way. Like,
Venezia.
how did she get in there?
She is here.
Passed through? Where is she now?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level.
Main level.
Left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you
She's
can
so
ask me
polite.
at
I'm
the
such a
administrator's
rude
office.
person. Like,
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. Humans have an expression. Blood is thicker than water.
My people have an
that's
expression
not
too.
the full.
Only a child never contradicts her mother. I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
That's not. It's the exact up. I'm fine. I'm having a good time. Everything's great. Sorry, I hit the mic. Sorry, chat. I abused you. Have some leniency.
I hope so.
That
accept
figure of
your
speech
word,
still
leader.
existed in 2007.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
It's the same with the jack of all trades, but a master of none. Ooh, plants. Got some nice bushes around here.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The customer is always right in matters of taste. I haven't heard about that one. What does that mean in matters of taste? Is it specifically towards food?
The managers warned us about you.
Yeah, well. Hello!
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Oh, sorry,
Of
I was so
course.
automatic.
This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Try that again.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'll do it.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly
We're playing
thanks the
Renegade,
Spectre.
chat. We gotta
The
we gotta
will
do
be
some
delivered
crimes.
to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Oh, good, thanks.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits
We
your
say
return.
full renegade, not really. Maybe, I don't know. Should I? It's really hard though.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
And yet here we are. Speaking to me. Oh, it looks like a snowstorm outside.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
And then why are you talking?
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Oh, you're gonna regret it. Oh, you're gonna regret it. The right way? Wayward son. Oh, snore. Synthetics Labs. Do I want to go to Synthetics Labs? Where do I want to go? Where do we go? Wait, is that the mission? Destination. Isn't that where I came in from? Oh, wait. His office is upstairs. I'm going the wrong way. Wrong way. We gotta go upstairs. Come on. Evacuate the dance floor. Oh. Why did I start singing that song? Why is that song even in my head? Ah, it was pouring like around 12. There was like this big lavish downpour, but hasn't been rain ever since, I think. It's been overcasty all day today. Bitch, the stairs don't. Let me run. So I can run real fast and for real long. Shepard, I'm a tofu, and I swear even I can run. so much better and so much faster than you are an embarrassment. The soldier kind. Oh, here it is. Ended up as give me a lever long enough. Oh, really? I didn't know that one. That got changed, did it? Interesting. I don't know about the lever one. Give me a point to stand.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Is he a Solarian? There's nothing wrong with Solarians. Oh, there he is. But they have a distinct voice.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Yeah, safety protocols
ridiculous.
are too much.
You think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
Oh? What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15
about
is a
going
private
commandos
facility
about
in the
going
Scotty
without your
Mountains.
underwear.
Regardless, there is a blizzard in the
What does
area.
commando
Shuttles are
actually
grounded
mean
and
in
surface
military?
access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say.
Yeah,
She came
Solarian,
here as
it's by
Agent
their
Saren's
species that
executor.
they're very sharp.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to
he has
act
a
in
side
his name.
business.
She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Interesting. Yeah, Solarians are very sharp because they only live like 40 years, if not less. I think 40 years is like peak. Solarians' heart rates are really, really fast, and they just, generally speaking, want to get things done. Conversations are, chop, things like that. So they're a little bit more sharp to the tongue. Let's not bother wasting time speaking on these topics, kind of thing.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
Garage?
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already. He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
To be honest, I'm kind of more like that. A lot of people in my world, in my realm, are like...
You've never worked
so
in the corporate
meeting
world,
heavy
have you,
people.
Commander?
And
you can't bludgeon through
what's
bureaucracy.
that figure of speech? Meetings are the bane of progress? The death of progress? I'm kind of a big fan of that. I think meetings, generally speaking, are useless. Majority of meetings are useless. There we go. Again, it just depends on how many meetings you have, but In my case, I feel like not much progress is made with them.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
How large are the facilities here?
We have
continue
17
speaking
research
loudly.
complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
How much time is wasted when this could have been an email? Stop. There are people who have meetings about planning meetings. It's just too much.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
ERCS?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Lethal and non-lethal weapons. I know, Quiz. I know. It's such a... yeah.
Binary
I'm not a
Helix.
big fan, personally.
They work in
but
genetics?
It is what it is.
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Fundamentalist groups?
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators
Wait, I thought
have
you
ever
can't
breached our
do
security.
AI.
That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
I thought the Citadel was strict about not having any AI research. Or is it something like you can't do AI research in Citadel space only? How peculiar. There's almost a certain element of... it's almost better playing this game a second time round or something, you know? Knowing all of this now. Kind of learning a little bit about it. They said the bar is where we need to go. Anybody see a nightclub around here? I'm feeling a little bit thirsty. Alcoholic beverage, anyone? Anyone? I know, no, yeah. I cannot express, yeah. Oh, look. Again, I'll say with a grain of salt that, you know, every person's companies and managements is different. So some meetings, I'm sure, are very important, but... I don't think I can come...
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here.
Thirsty enough for all of us.
They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
Maybe it's similar to Dr. Bashir with the genetic enhancement. While it's illegal, it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Yeah, that part of the Star Trek universe always perplexed me because there is no way humanity would not have done genetic engineering if it did create. Like, yes, Khan was bad and all of that, but I think they still would have gone for it. And they would have been an elite species to take over the world or to protect themselves in preparation for anyone trying to take over the world. The people that built the Citadel had to read Dune and take a note.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analaeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analaeus, and the Matriarch came through.
Do you know where that Matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What's on Peak 15?
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
Very sus
I'm
indeed.
the chief mechanic for Handshed. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Annalea
Hey!
shut down SI's
Hey,
office.
Critter, with your 3 streak. Welcome in.
So no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
Did you point-
need anything? I'll be here.
Does anyone know where the bar is? On. Synthetic insights temporarily closed. Where is the bar? How does anyone get an alcoholic beverage around here? Am I crazy? Am I meant to go to the bar? Or am I making a bullshit? Speak to Lorcan at the hotel bar. Take the elevator in the upper end of the plaza, opposite the entrance. Walking bay. Oh no, how do I put my weapon away? Chat, how does one put their weapon away? I'm doing naughty things. Ah! G? No. Anyone have another button? H? Oh, H. Also, who shot? Who fired? That wasn't me. I promise that wasn't me, chat. I did not fire. Hands up, I swear. I had nothing to do with that. You saw it. Right? All that. Yeah. Good. It wasn't Han who shot first, it was Tofu. Speak to Lorik Quinn at the hotel bar. Take the elevator on the upper end of the plaza, opposite the entrance. Opposite the entrance. Docking base. This is the docking base, no? Oh. I'm lost. Those instructions are very unclear. Take the elevator. Goodness me. If I had to follow those instructions, I would assume we go opposite this way, but I don't think there's anything here. Unless I missed a door? Did I? Oh! I missed a door! Didn't I? Surely there's a bar here. Oh my god. There was a door. Chat, it was your fault. I'm pointing my finger at you guys. It is all your fault. We're ready to boogie? What do you think of my dance moves?
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Oh, hello.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why me? Why should I trust you?
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs.
I'm very good
Your
at that
real
kind of
objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
This is illegal. I'll do it.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
500 credits doesn't seem that good.
Interesting plan.
I got
I'm in.
35 mil just by
Here's
sitting
the
in the
cracking
station
device.
right now.
You will
in-
know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a
in,
dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I
really
could
dangerous.
brief you on his behavior patterns.
One, brief me.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
back of his neck.
If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous.
Cheers.
I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
What an intriguing
I
coincidence.
fail to see how this gets me into the garage.
I'm just going to be rude for renegade
Put
points
bluntly,
if I can.
the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Novaria. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander.
Disinclined to let you wander. I like that
If
phrase.
you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will.
Okay.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the...
Fly in the lotion?
Violence against Mr.
What is he
Analeus'
trying to
thugs
say?
may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table.
Honey,
Miss Matsuo is
is it
unaware
fly
of
in the
their
honey?
outside employment.
I don't know that figure of speech. Fly in the ointment. I've never heard of that figure of speech. Okay.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
Okay, so to get the pass to get the garage, I have to go into Synthetic Insights.
This OSD contains an encryption key to access
Slide
it.
into the drive.
Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute.
So it's time to pew-pew up the place.
And do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I don't get any renegade points. I feel shit. I feel like I'm not doing this game correctly, you know? Look at this. Barely any renegade. Need to renegade up myself.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
It means a minor irritation that spoils the success or enjoyment of...
Bounce backing, diving, an accredited ASA Eurofield.
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire the view.
Although, this place is meant to be all about suits and ties, and so the uniform is actually quite interesting.
Can I help you?
Think that they're all wearing... Ah, there's Vargas. Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre.
Okay.
I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
With obnoxious techno music.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer.
Boilerplate
no genetic
disclaimer.
enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but
What's
every
a
strain of
boilerplate
DNA
disclaimer? What the hell?
Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per
Oh,
day.
he's doing
For a
the thing.
bulk order,
He's
I can
doing
work
the
in
thing,
a sensory
chat.
enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
And the normal human hearing is between 20 to 20,000 hertz. I can't.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria. Some not entirely.
Oh.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down
But no
criminals,
cat ears?
Some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies.
You understand
the
me,
manner
chat?
is rather informal for a business meeting.
I'm a bad tofu.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Right, let's go. We did some crime. Boilers Lit had plates with manufacturer's info. How do you guys know all of this stuff?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Ah, another day, another day's work. Oh, it's tough being a Spectre around here, lads. Doing crime and not doing the time. I was talking earlier about how amazing Ultra's butt is, and unfortunately for the last like 15-20 minutes my butt has been really sore. You get a better chair. My back doesn't hurt anymore. In the days it was my back that was the problem, but now it's my butt. Now it's butt pain. I just need to get a pillow. Nice pillow for my butt. Maybe that's all I just need. Nice. I want to say we're getting through Mass Effect 1, but I think we're going to be here all summer.